613 Faye Productions, the Man Cave Sports Podcast, proudly presents to you Sucka Sh, hosted by yours truly, Double J, Jae Jones.
Man, that's some old Sucka Sh. Hey, what up, everybody? Welcome back to another segment of Sucka Sh with me, your cool, calm, and collective host, Jae Jones from the Man Cave Sports Podcast. So, we're going to jump right into it, right? It's the first time in Sucka Sh history we have a undisputed winner. One nominee, one winner. The first time ever in Sucka Sh history. And it goes to Jay Monahan, the PGA commissioner of if y'all haven't heard what has happened with the PGA Tour, I don't know where you have been, but this week they have merged with DP World Tour and Live Golf. Now, if you're unfamiliar with the story, I'm going to try my best to give you a little back history here. So, long story short, PGA Tour had a competitive had some new competition with Live Golf. Live Golf is financed through a Saudi Arabian finance group. They got that bag. Like, they estimate worth is like 600 billion. So they got that bag. So they were taking offering a lot of PGA Tour golfers opportunities to play and live. They were giving them a bigger bag. They were just getting golfers to come over to live. So long story short, there's been this long-standing beef with Live and with PGA. So Jay, our nominee and winner, constantly spoke out about how he would never join Live. He would never, he spoke down about them. He would never do anything with them, wouldn't do business with them, and this, that, and the other. And he kept the tour going. He even used the 9/11 United Group organization to help speak out about golfers who left the PGA Tour to go golf with Live. I mean, he did said all of this. I mean, you can check the interview out on YouTube. Oh, hey, we got we don't have the clip of when he talked about Live, but we do have the clip of when he was asked about the 9/11 organization group and what he had to say to them after this merger. So, going back to what we were saying with Jay, he spoke down on Live. He spoke about the humanity and all this other stuff. He just spoke out about him. Golfers like Rory McIlroy turned down deals from Live. Tiger Woods turned down an $800 million deal from Live. Hideki Matsumi turned down a $300 million deal. Rory McIlroy turned down a $500 million deal. All these golfers turned down deals and stuck with the PGA Tour. They all stuck with Jay. They all had his back. They all went to war for Jay. For Jay to do some Sucka Sh like this. And what did Jay do? Jay, about a few months back, he met with the Saudi finance group. He constructed a deal, or they had a conversation. They spoke, they talked, and then Jay decides to merge the PGA Tour, the DP Tour, as well as he decided to just merge. He decided to just put all morale to the side and say, hey, we're going to work together. Not only did he decide to do that, but he didn't include anybody. He didn't include the golfers. He didn't include the media outlet groups. He didn't include the 9/11 United organization groups. He didn't include nobody. He backdoored everybody to make this merger deal happen. If that ain't no Sucka Sh, I don't know what Sucka Sh is. I mean, it's just he did it for the money, in my opinion. He's saying that he did it for the unity of golf, which is hard to believe right now since you didn't include anybody from the golf world about this decision. So everybody is mad from the PGA Tour, or majority of people from the PGA Tour, rightfully mad at Jay Monahan. The 9/11 United organization, mad at Jay. A lot of the media outlets, mad at Jay. A lot of regular Americans, mad at Jay. But hey, I want y'all to listen to this clip because he was asked about what his response is to the 9/11 organization group that he used to speak out about golfers when they left the PGA Tour to go play with Liv. Take a listen.
Jay, the 9/11 Families United made a strong statement yesterday. They said you co-opted the 9/11 community in taking a moral stance against Liv. How would you respond to that group?
Well, I read Terry's comments. I obviously acknowledge her loss and completely understand her position. And to the question that you were just asking, I think about the fact that I allowed confidentiality to prevail here. And in allowing confidentiality to prevail, I did not communicate to very important constituents, including the families of 9/11. And I regret that. I really do. But as we sit here today, I think it's important to reiterate that I feel like the move that we've made and how we move forward is in the best interest of our sport. We've eliminated those fractures. But for any difficulties I've caused on that front, again, I have to own that as well, and that comes back to communication.
Jay, not only did you do some Sucka Sh, but you can't even explain the Sucka Sh that you did to the 9/11 organization group. I don't know what you said. You were just blowing hot air like a blow dryer, in my estimate. So, my boy, that's why you won Sucker of the Week award. You won this award this week. You definitely nominated for Sucker of the Year. It's just crazy how you backdoored all these people that went to bat for you. You cost golfers millions of dollars. They all tried their best to go to war with you. For you to not include anybody in this decision, that's some Sucka Sh, man. Like, point blank, period. I can't explain it no more. But hey, you know what you did. You got to live with it. I know one thing. You put yourself in position where you're going to win. So that's what makes this even more some Sucka Sh, man. So, like everybody else, I was blown away when I heard about this news. But I just wanted to dedicate this episode 5 Sucka Sh to you, Jay, because you deserved it. The first time in Sucka Sh history where we don't have anybody else nominated but you. So yes, my boy, enjoy the trophy. You got a lot of explaining to do, man. You can hit me, you can tweet me or whatever once you get your thoughts together, because you got a lot of questions to answer and you can't even answer the basic questions. So with that being said, y'all know where y'all can find me, Jae Jones, on all social media platforms: Twitter, TikTok, IG, Facebook. You can find me and my homies in podcasting, G Money, Wildcard Mar, Mike T. You can find all of us on the Man Cave Sports Podcast on 613 Faye Productions on YouTube, dropping on Saturdays. Y'all make sure y'all check out our independent segments. You're here right now on Sucka Sh. Make sure you check out Wild Stats with Wildcard Mar, G Money's Bets, and the the Hollywood Rant with Mike T. Check out our Sisters and Facts on Fridays. Make sure y'all check out the In the Four Corners of Wrestling podcast as well on Sundays. All of that is on 613 Faye Production on YouTube and Apple Podcasts and Spotify. But until then, love, peace, stay sucker free, shut the door on their ass. I'm out.